Chopper, go! Get to the chopper now! Alright, fellers, so I wanted to make a motherfucker, dude. I wanted to make a slightly, I guess more, I guess it's a serious video about the Navy. It's not really, well, it is. The way it's gonna come off, it's gonna sound pretty serious. And that is, what I'm gonna call it is playing the game. And you have to learn very early, depending on what you want to do in the Navy, whether or not you want to play the game. And I do, to an extent, myself, but I'm not full blown, you know, I'm not that deep into it. And I can explain to you what I'm talking about very, very simply. The Navy itself is extremely simple. It's not hard in any way, shape, or form to advance on a basic level when you really think about it. And what I mean by that is there are only certain criteria you really need to meet in order to boost your chances of advancement like extraordinarily. Like it'll boost so much that it'll be almost unfair to other people. And the first approach to that, the first one, show up on time. No matter where you're told to show up, no matter what time you're told to show up on time. Matter of fact, show up 15 minutes early. No matter where you go, just show up 15 minutes early. Doesn't matter if you're there before your chief. You know, just get there early. And you know, that one should go out without saying. Be punctual, show up on time. Number two is show up in the right uniform. If you know that you're going to be in the office all day and you might have to clean and stuff like that, don't show up in your dress uniform. You show up in your working uniform. And for people who don't know, that's our camo. That's the working uniform these days. It's not the little blue stuff that they used to wear. We used to wear, I should say. Well, I never wore it. And just show up in the right uniform. Most of the time, that's on the plan of the day, and it'll tell you what uniform to wear. So just show up in your uniform. So that's already, you know, wake up, put on your clothes. How hard is that? Next is, ah, dang it, I'm gonna open my shield. Next is, stay groomed. If you're female, you know, keep your hair exactly where it should be at all times. Keep your uniforms looking clean and good. Keep your boots decently shiny. You don't have to, you know, spit shine them every day like some people do. Some weird diggets will do that. And keep your uniform looking spiffy. No matter which one it is, keep it looking all right. That's 3. All right, so number 4 is even easier. Number 4 is do what you're told. No matter what it is, do it exactly as they tell you to do it. If they tell you to go into another room and call the other chief of the other division a fat ass, and your chief told you to do it, go do that shit. You probably catch shit from that chief, but they're gonna laugh about it anyway. The point is there, just do exactly what you're told. Not hard. Everything in the Navy has instructions, no matter what it is. We have instructions on how to shave. If you actually dig hard enough, guys have instructions that tell you how they expect you to shave, which is kind of weird. But I understand that because a lot of guys come straight from high school into the Navy, which I don't suggest you do, but you know, that's up to you. So, yeah, was that number 4? Yeah, number 4. Do exactly what you're told. And number 5. Number 5 is the hardest one for people to do, and that is understand your place. It is the essential part of quote-unquote playing the game, is understanding your place. And what I mean by that is, I'm the new guy, I am the newest guy in my division, in my crew. That means I am literally the bottom of the barrel. So when my chief tells my LPO to tell somebody else to do something, if it is something, you know, I'm going to say stupid, but it might not be stupid, it might be important to us, but if it's something that they don't deem important enough for them to have to do it, it's going to go down to the next guy, and the next guy, and the next guy. And eventually, it is going to hit me, and somebody's going to say, hey, you need to go do this by this time. And it may be as simple as we need to wipe down the floors in the office. And people, for some reason, I don't know why, people always think they're above work. Even easy work like that. you really need to come to a point where you understand that everything is respectable and everything is watched. And the reason I say people have such a hard time is because who wants to be told every other day or every day, go clean up this little crap? Because, you know, you're like, I joined the Navy to do this and do that. I joined to go see the world and blah, blah, blah. Now, right now, the Navy needs you to clean that damn spot off the floor right there. And if you just smile and take it right on the chin, let them bust that load right on your chin of their busy work, and go knock it out of the park. Make that shit so shiny they can see themselves in it. And, you know, you'll get praised for it later on. You're not going to get, you know, a high five. Your chief might be like, ah, good job, guy. And, you know, brush it off. Don't think that that wasn't, you know, documented, or he's not going to remember that. He will remember that, you know, Sailor Umpty Squat got told to do something that I told somebody else to do, and he performed it better than I expected him to do it. They're going to remember that. You're going to hear that in boot camp a few times, probably, and they're going to tell you that, and people are going to blow it off. Oh, I'm not going to do some stupid crap. And those are the guys who later on complain in their career. So just understand your role. You are the bottom of the barrel. Just understand it, accept it, wait for the next new guy, and then guess what? You can shit on him if you want to, or you can be cool with him and you know, remind him of the game. Remind him that you had to play too. And my senior guys did that with me. The guys that are just above me were like, oh, don't worry about it, man. You're the new guy. You know that it's going to pass. You just got to do it. And, you know, once you get through it without complaint, the more you complain, the more they're going to make you do it. And the more they're going to laugh at you when you're doing it. So hold the complaints. Like I said, that is the hardest one to do. Now, number 6, the last one, is technically the easiest one, but at the same time, it's gonna sound the worst. It's gonna sound like I'm telling you to be somebody that you're not. And the last one, the last thing you need to do to guarantee your success and advancement in the Navy is to cover your own ass, no matter what the scenario. If you all went and did something, or you all went in, let's say everybody went out to get drunk. Everybody, you went to. Make sure you're covering your ass. Now, it sounds counterproductive because I also want you to take care of your shipmates. Don't think I'm not saying that. You need to take care of your brothers and sisters. You know, if we don't take care of each other, nobody is. But on the political advance my career standpoint, if you see that some shit's about to go down, make it very known that you're opposed to it. Extremely loud. You know, make sure everybody knows you're opposed to it. Tell them you want no part. Tell them they shouldn't do it, and then immediately call somebody above everybody who's there. So that could be your chief, your LPO. That could be the cob of the boat, or well, if you're on surface, you don't have a cob. I don't know what you call that guy, the senior enlisted guy. Call somebody and inform them immediately, and that will cover your ass. You just did everything you could to stop a bad situation. Now, that is the extreme. That is super extreme. There's going to be little things like do this work and don't leave until, you know, 6:30. I'm leaving right now, but I don't want you guys to leave until 6:30. I guarantee you there's going to be at least 2 or 3 guys who are like, well, shit, he's not going to check on us. Let's dip out. You could. Or you could stay and be that guy where he comes in at the last second to see who listened to him, and you're going to be that one guy still there. So, you know, that's going to create an aura of you're an asshole, we can't trust you. But if you were in the Navy for, they're going to tell you the right reasons, that's what you should do. And the reason for that is that you will get, you know, the advancement and things like that. You will take care of yourself. So that is me telling you how the game is played. And that's not super detailed. I mean, there's other things that you could do, but if you follow those 6 steps, which are show up on time, show up dressed correctly, show up properly groomed, and for the love of God, don't smell bad. Number 4, I don't even remember what number 4 was. Come on, guys, forgot number 4. But if you show up on time in the right uniform, dressed to impress, looking good, do what you're told, don't complain, understand your role, and take care of your own stuff, you're going to advance. It's going to be very easy for you to advance because all of your evals are going to reflect that you're a good sailor. They may not reflect that you're the most epic badass friend who's, you know, does this and that and the other, but it'll still look good on you on paper, which is what a lot of people want. I joined the Navy when I was 26. I don't really intend to stay in 20 years. I might, but I already understood that. I was 26. I'm old. For the Navy, I'm old. I'm 28 now. But I joined at 26, and I had the understanding that maybe I'll stay in for 20 years, maybe I won't. What I definitely understood was I have other alternatives, and I understand how to actually, you know, play the game, as I keep saying. Now, I also said that I don't fully play. I'm not a full, you know, participant in the game. I show up on time, I show up early, I show up clean shaven, all that stuff that they ask of me. I do what everyone tells me to do. I let them shit on me, whatever they want, haha. But I kind of indulge in the like, if everybody's gonna leave early, hell yeah, I'm out of there, or things like that. You know, I'm not, I guess as you would call, I'm not a snitch. So I don't really want to do that because, as I already said, I'm already older. I'm not really looking to be a Master Chief or anything like that, which I know, again, it might sound negative or crazy or like, what the hell are you doing then? You're wasting your time. But honestly, I joined the Navy just to see what opportunities there might be for me in it. Like I said, I was already 26. I've already lived in the real world. I've had my own place. I've had real jobs, all this and that. So I just joined to see if it would open up some more doors for me, and it has. If I do my 4 years properly and don't get kicked out or anything like that, school's paid for. Now, whatever school in Texas that I want to go to, because that's where I'm originally from, is essentially paid for, and I will definitely be taking advantage of that. So, you know, 4 years of my life doing, you know, jobs for 4 years of school. You know, who wouldn't want to do that? So that's just that little. I wanted to make that video today because it was kind of a long day, and I kept thinking about it because I was hearing people complain and whatnot. So I just wanted to get that out there because it was just, you know, on my mind. It was pretty fresh, and also I wanted to have a night ride, and I figured I should make a video if I'm going to be out here on my bike. You know, like you do. So yeah, again, any questions, specific requests, anything like that regarding the military, the Navy in general, go ahead and post them in the comments or send me a message. I'll be happy to address those directly for you or make a video specifically for it. I think this was one of the shorter Navy videos. It's talking kind of fast. So yeah.